Good afternoon. This is Wednesday, January 29th. So unlike most days, I did not get a chance to film in the morning because I had Sage. As I've said, my daughter has started college again, and my wife is out of town for a memorial service. So I had him first thing in the day, and which meant we played in the leather shop. So I got the leather shop clean because if you don't know Stephen, he makes a bit of a mess. And so he literally had stuff on top of stuff on top of stuff. So what I did is I spent the day and basically did some proof of concepts. So we've been doing more and more axe work. And I got conned into being in an axe throwing league, which I'm actually really enjoying. I used to throw Viking throwing axes back way before I made knives. So it's something I've done in the past. And so I have my own axe, proper, illegal axes for the axe throwing league because they have stipulations on what you can throw. So basically what I did is I took one of the most popular axes and I made some covers for them. I did a little modification once Donica had gotten back. But what I did yesterday with Gabriel, and Steven even helped a little bit, is made some sheaths for my axes. I've seen similar things to these, but it was basically, for me, it was just a proof of concept of how much time is it going to take, how much effort, etc., and making sure that the design is going to work. And the first time you do anything, it takes longer. And so then once Gabriel got home from school, we made one for his axe. So this is one of my old Viking throwing axes, and in the league you can't throw this because the head isn't fixed. You can literally just knock it off with a hammer. But I had modified it to be league standard anyway, so I cut it down, cut the handle down, and then Gabriel wanted to do the burning to his axe too. Mine as well, right? And then now he has a little sheath to keep it protected as well, which he did a majority of the work on this, which super proud. I absolutely love seeing him get excited about making things. And then he's getting pretty good at throwing axes too. He still doesn't sink all of them, but hey, he's 8. So that was literally my entire day yesterday, just cleaning the leather shop with Sage, and then working on some leather stuff. Oh, and I also had to do a leather refurb for a customer. This is kind of cool. So this is a knife that Bernie, he's a gentleman that works at Clark's Hardwoods, a local family-owned business here. And so basically I had done a cross draw sheath, and just because of the weight of the knife and how the belt loop broke in, it was tilting too far forward. So he asked me to redo it, and I came up with this, and much more steady. It's got a more surface area here, and it's a lot more leather, so it won't have any issues. I tested it out for a little while, jumped around like a crazy person, and it wasn't coming out. So I'm pleased with it. Glad I got it done, and so now I just need to call him and he'll pick it up. That's everything I did today. Have a great one, and I'll touch base tomorrow. Good morning. It is Thursday, January 30th. So what I'll be working on today is Vaudeville. I got these heat treated, I guess it was last Saturday, if not the Saturday before, and unfortunately I have not worked on them yet. So I will take a section of these, a portion of these, I guess I should say, and get these as far up doing grind lines as I can. There's a bunch of them, and then we need to do a steel order, and I'll be doing them a bunch again. So that's the bulk of what I have planned for today. Literally just sitting down. These need to be completely shiny both ways. So take them up to not a super high grit, but probably to about a 400. I did a good job on getting most of them thin enough, so I shouldn't have a whole lot of grinding on an 80 grit, but I need to get the scale off, get them ground nice and even on an 80, move up to 120, and just keep them all nice, but then you have to stop and do the flats. And shiny is just more work than buffed forge, but when it's done and it's great, it looks beautiful. So I will be getting basically one of each of these up through. I'll get those to handles, get handles on, and then I'll start grinding on some more. So for the next couple weeks, I will probably be working almost exclusively on Vaudeville. I do have some customs I need to throw into the mix and get some grind lines going in there, so I'll take a couple days here and there and do grind lines, do another heat treat for the customs, and then get more steel into the building so we can start the other customs I need to. That's my day. I'll catch up with you guys tomorrow. Have a good one. Good morning. It is Friday, January 31st, the last day of January. Wow. So, like I said, I was working on Vaudeville all day yesterday, so I got some shiny done on a few knives. It was one of those quietly busy days, so I didn't get a whole lot done, and I'm being a bit of a perfectionist. There's a couple of little spots on each one of these that just took a little bit longer to get out, so I just sat on them on a grit just to get a nice homogeneous shiny. At the same time, I'm testing new belts from Norton. We're getting a kind of a distributorship thing going with them as well, so we can carry stones from Norton and be able to get belts at a cheaper price than regular retail. So I'm super excited about that. We already have that with Klingspor. And just going forward, Norton Blazes are one of the, if not the best belt on the market. So, hey, trying some stuff new that they came out with, excuse me. And so that was part of the process of on this go. Is just testing belts, seeing what they could do differently or better. And so I got these three worked on, and one or two more. They're just not as cleaned up. So I'll be doing more of this all day today, and we'll see how it goes. Hope to be able to get some actual grind lines done. So this section here, that's still mostly black. I knocked a little bit of the scale off with an old belt. So more of that today. Have a great day, and I'll see everybody tomorrow. Good morning. It is Saturday, February 1st, and it's finally happened. We have a bus. So this is going to become our sharpening vehicle. It has the regular bus door. The cool thing is it also has the handicap chair wheel lift, and we'll be able to put a grinder. We have a grinder that's already on a wheeled table that we'll be able to put on it and raise it up and down. That way my wife Elizabeth and really nobody else has to lift the grinder and or table in and out of a vehicle anymore. So that'll be cool. We'll be able to store all the stuff we need for markets in here and be able to do stuff at restaurants and other little pop-ups that we're going to be doing with some chefs and some restaurants in the area. So that's the plan. We're cool that it's here. We haven't started working on it. We're going to build some stuff out, and we're going to completely re-decal it, repaint it, and get it looking nice with all of our logos on it and stuff and services we offer. So that's the plan. We've talked about it, but we finally have it, so we will get started on it probably on Monday. So we won't use it for the market this week, but very shortly in the future, it'll be rebranded and being used for mobile markets. Have a great day. We'll see you next week.
Hey everyone, it's Tuesday, January 28th, our Monday, showing you what's going on in my world. Little slow bit of work, but basically got the knives all hand sanded, came out beautiful. Really happy with how it's coming out so far. Up next is basically going to be the Kydex sheaths and saya for this guy. So this one will have a cypress wood handle, saya, I'm so sorry. And then the other two will have Kydex. The neck knife will have a basically neck knife sheath. And then this one will have a slip sheath that we have all of our kitchen knives come with. But that should be basically what I'm focused on today. Should show you some other stuff tomorrow and go from there. Other than that, I hope everyone have a good weekend, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, guys. Hey everyone, it's Wednesday, January 29th, our Tuesday, showing you what's going on in my world. So to get you the update, all of the first little batch of knives are done. We've got the chef's knife for Chris Davies over at Uchi, magnetized saya with cypress wood, so that way you don't have to worry about pins falling out and keep track of pins. Nicely slides in there. Perfectly fitted, which is what I appreciate. I actually got that done. Then we've got the high carbon chef's knife, which will be in stock fairly soon. Nice 52-100 high carbon with the mustard patina, which I know on this you really can't tell. And then last but not least is my neck knife that I finally got for myself. So I've been showing this guy off. He is nice and in there. I'll be putting him on a lanyard for my neck. And yeah, we're all set, guys. So tomorrow I should have some new stuff for you guys to look at and get some progress going up, some new refurbs. Other than that, I will see you guys mañana. Bye, guys. Hey, everyone. It's Thursday, January 30th, our Wednesday, showing you what's going on in my world. The knives yesterday got finished. I'm on to now the other small batch of my batch. 200s right here, along with this Nikiri. If you can't tell, that thing is just mirror shiny. Both sides, just a really good polish I got on it. So basically going to be getting handles ready for these guys. These two will be simple mesquite. I just want to do something real simple slab and easy for them. And then this one's actually going to be a really cool one. Steven, Russell, and I, all three kind of collaborated on what to kind of like bring the handle into off of one piece of material, which I'll show you that piece. So we have some blue dyed spalted pecan that gets taken up pretty fast by customers, but there was just one piece that was just magical in my eyes, and I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's blue, pink, and just hints of purple in there. And so we will be doing a hidden tang built handle where I'll basically be putting these on. There's going to be a ferrule and an insert that will complement that handle material, and so it was a really cool collaboration Russell and Steven helped me out with, and going to get started on that and show you guys more progress mañana. Other than that, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye, guys.